It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Off in a single back formation.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the same runner's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Volunteers. The defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in this semifinal game.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a
see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Behind the quarterback now in the pistol. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up 1st downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Getting set, here's 2nd down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down. And now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. No, kick it away here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? As the first down is still going. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On the ground, it's Daly.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Daly. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to chuck it again. The short hands. It's Daly. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. They're going to run it. The Volunteers churn out another first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Off target and incomplete. Offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long on the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Vols will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Oh, can you believe that he dropped the ball? Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
A short completion at the tight end. It's a fumble.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. There's a screen pass to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. press here. The defense backing away. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to...
Looking to throw it deep. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll move and he's free. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Give it to the big fullback here. And he'll be brought down.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot when the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee.
But we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. USC. Bringing it out. It's low. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the...
Caught at the 30, still running. What a catch by the sophomore.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Add 6 more points to the total. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. That heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Daly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Looking for for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll bring it down just short of the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Volunteers looking to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
7th play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion makes it 2nd down. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. He keeps it on a design run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, that one's picked off.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Using his legs, it's Daly. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into your wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Vols to put them on top now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Tennessee, 24, USC, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Tennessee.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tremendous toughness here. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. Finding space and refuses to be stopped. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Important yardage needed on 3rd down here. A field goal drive will be from 52. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on 3rd down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on 4th down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
That one straight down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Gonna run it. It's Daly. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver keeper. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get it behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner elects to fair catch it no return. USC offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Ball handed off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost. Everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Now it's 2nd down here. Clock to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Vols looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can they pick up the first on the ground? He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
First and goal, handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Now they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. And he's got it, no problem. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.